Daniel Zeichner.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I've spoken before about the staggering rise in the number of patients presenting at A&E at Addenbrookes in Cambridge, and the hospital confirmed to me this morning that they continue to see over 300 people each day with very high levels of delayed transfers of care. And the impact of this was brought home to me by a constituent, Anne, who tells me that on Thursday last week the facilities were so overcrowded that an adjacent seminar room was pressed into use, where bloods were taken and where she was treated behind a makeshift curtain, reclining on a standard chair. Awful conditions to be treated in, awful conditions in which to work. And the Secretary of State may say it's not about funding. Well, it's not about funding. Will he come to Cambridgeshire, sit down with his Conservative colleagues on the County Council and tell them where they're going wrong?
Well, first of all, I went to Addenbrookes in the autumn, and I saw firsthand how hard the staff are working there. That's another trust that's in special measures but's made huge progress in trying to turn things around. And I met a number of staff in the emergency department as well, and I pay tribute to them for their very hard work. I've never said that it's not about funding. What I say is that it isn't just about funding, and there is huge variation, and what we see is parts of the country where they avoid in their emergency departments precisely the kind of overcrowding that he talked about in Addenbrookes. Hospitals that do this very successfully, like Luton and Dunstable, for example, and what we need is all hospitals adopting what the best hospitals do.